Hello guys, welcome back to TFD. And wow, do we have some massive WNBA news for you today? Because, of course, we're talking about the finals and the faces lighting up the league right now. First up, the incredible Alyssa Thomas, an absolute force on the court. She does it all, and she does it with style. Then we've got the voted nicest person in the world, Kahleah Copper, who just continues to bring that energy, that spark, and that leadership that every team dreams of. And we cannot forget DeWanna Bonner, one of the all-time greats, a player who's been redefining consistency and excellence for years. And finally, the big unicorn, the powerhouse Satou Sabally. These players are not just athletes, they're icons. They're the reasons fans are glued to their screens, and they're the true faces of women's basketball today. Yet somehow, there's still this narrative floating around that the league's growth is tied to just one player, Caitlin Clark. And let's be clear, the league is thriving not because of one superstar, but because of phenomenal basketball. Because of these amazing, dynamic, and incredibly popular players who are making every moment exciting. The game is growing, the audience is expanding, and the talent we're seeing on display right now is proof of that. Now, I've got to talk ticket prices, because this is just mind-blowing. Game 1 of the WNBA Finals just dropped, and the prices? Folks, they're unbelievable. You want to see the action live on a Friday night? $35. $35! That's right, $35 to watch some of the greatest talent in women's basketball go head-to-head in the finals. Think about that for a second. This is pocket change for the level of skill, excitement, and star power you're getting. And don't just stop at the front rows. Even if you scroll down to some of the lower sections, tickets are still under $100. I'm talking $98 for a lower-level seat to witness history being made live. Imagine walking up saying, "Yeah, I'll take two," and being part of this moment. It's absolutely insane. And it's not just about the price, it's about the experience. You've got legends on the court, multiple MVPs, game changers who are as likable and approachable as they are talented. This isn't just basketball, it's entertainment, it's culture, it's the future of women's sports unfolding in real time. So, as we wait for the ratings to drop from Friday night's game, I'm eager to see the numbers, because we're in for something special here. Whether the ratings go up or down, one thing is clear, the WNBA is delivering. The finals are electric, and fans have an incredible opportunity to witness greatness for a fraction of what you'd expect. This is where the game is, this is where the magic is, and trust me, being part of it, even just as a fan in the stands, is priceless. Let me make sure I've got this right. Yeah, okay, so I checked in with Grok because I wanted to confirm exactly what he said about this. And here's the truth. It was not a sellout. They didn't even try to sugarcoat it or make you think it was. The Michelob Ultra Arena in Las Vegas for WNBA games holds 12,000 people. The official ESPN recap reports an attendance of 10,026. That's it. Think about that for a second. Game 1 of the WNBA Finals, ticket prices as low as we've ever seen for this level of basketball, and they couldn't fill a 12,000-seat arena. I mean, look at these ticket prices. Almost nothing over $200. A few in the $100 to $200 range, but the vast majority are under $100. And still, they didn't sell out. And let me be clear, this has nothing to do with Caitlin Clark. The league's growth is real, it's explosive, and it's happening because of incredible players. Stars like Alyssa Thomas, Kahleah Copper, DeWanna Bonner, Satou Sabally. The talent is undeniable. But the reality is, if you can't sell out the first game of the finals in a 12,000-seat arena when tickets are practically being given away, that's a major red flag. And here's the bigger picture. If the WNBA enters negotiations with people who are serious about what's best for the league, this is exactly the kind of hard data they're going to consider. PR might lean heavily towards the players, no question. But when you look at actual attendance and revenue, these numbers matter. They can't just throw money around blindly. If someone comes in playing hardball with the league, these figures are the leverage. Let's not forget, this is a high-profile event, Game 1 of the finals on a Friday night featuring the best talent in women's basketball, and the arena isn't full. You want the league to justify its spending, right? You want people making smart decisions for the growth of the sport. This is exactly why ticket sales, attendance numbers, and the actual market response matter so much. So yes, Nafisa, this does not look good if the WNBA faces negotiators who won't just cave to negative PR. They're going to look at real-world numbers like this, and trust me, missing the sellout mark on a 12,000-seat arena is hard to ignore. And the league wants to grow sustainably. Fans in the seats, revenue coming in, momentum building. If you can't even do that with finals-level basketball, that's where the alarm bells ring. So, to recap, ticket prices low, arena not full, finals game, massive stars. You can't ignore this, and this is exactly the type of hard-hitting reality the league will have to take seriously.
Check this out, folks. 2018. Yep, 2018. Now, take a good look. What do you notice about the fans? Or should I say the seats? What do you notice about the seats, my friends? Take a second, look carefully. Do you see a lot of people in those seats? Honestly, I don't. Not much. Maybe a few hundred scattered here and there. Maybe the upper deck's a little fuller, but overall, not packed. And remember, this is back in 2018. Ticket prices were probably more reasonable than today, but still, you'd think they could get these seats filled. Now, fast forward a bit, look at this shot right here. Night and day difference. Absolutely wild. The league has grown massively since then, and let's be honest, that growth, it's 100% tied to Caitlin Clark. And here's the thing people don't get. Some will try to say, oh, it's not Caitlin, it's all the other players, all the other games, look over here. Nope, not even close. You can isolate it anywhere else you want, but the numbers, the energy, the hype, the tickets, everything screams one name. That is the Caitlin Clark effect, plain and simple. The sooner the league realizes this, the sooner they embrace it, the sooner they learn how to leverage it, the better off everyone is going to be. Players, fans, sponsors, you name it. That's what's so frustrating about the naysayers. They just don't get it. They try to spin it, they try to minimize it, but the impact is undeniable. Honestly, it drives me absolutely bonkers sometimes. Look at the difference. 2018, seats barely filled. Now, full arenas, insane energy, and people talking about these games everywhere. That's the power of one superstar changing the game, and it's happening right in front of our eyes. So, yeah, for anyone still questioning it, just look at the visuals, the numbers, the crowd. Everything tells the story. Caitlin Clark isn't just a player. She's a catalyst. She's a movement. And the sooner everyone stops denying it and starts capitalizing on it, the better it's going to be for the entire league. I feel like I had a few other thoughts too. Anyway, here's a quick clip of Sophie Cunningham, just because it's hilarious. She gets asked about rooting.
Who you're rooting for?
I don't know if I'm rooting
Aces,
for any of them.
Mercury.
Have you seen that sign going around?
Yeah.
You know what? I don't even know if I'm gonna watch. I'm over it. I need a break from the toxicity of the WNBA. It's been drama-filled season for multiple reasons.
Dude, that might be some of the realest shit you've ever said.
I'm drained.
I get it.
And yeah, there you go. Think about that. This is a player, one of the most recognizable in the league, saying she's not even going to watch the finals of her own league because she's exhausted by the toxicity of the season. Let that sink in for a second. That's wild. She literally said, I just hope both teams lose. Seriously, think about that. One of your league's stars openly admitting the season has drained her this much.
And yet somehow people act shocked when issues persist in the WNBA. And then you look at the ticket prices. This couldn't have happened to more deserving teams. Fans scream about being the best in the world, carry the team on their backs, yet don't fully show up. How's the merch selling? Last I checked, some sections were still dropping tickets at $28. For a really mediocre basketball product, that seems optimistic. $5 for a hat, 2 hot dogs, a Coke, and maybe that's the real appeal. And here's the kicker. Once you peek behind the curtain at how WNBA players, officials, GMs, fans, and media think, you start to understand why the league has struggled for so long, why they resist growth, who they resent when it actually happens. For the people in the back, that's Caitlin Clark shaking things up. But people still want to clown the league because fans can afford to see the finals. No, that's not it. You scream about growth, then scream about higher player pay, but when ticket prices align with that growth, suddenly it's real fans can't watch. And then you celebrate low ticket prices again. You can't have it both ways, folks. The math doesn't lie. You have to pick a side. Anyway, that's my take. Let me know what you think in the comments. Appreciate you watching as always. Smash that like button and subscribe for more.